Boom. Thought I wasn't gonna be on this bitch this morning. Hi. Yeah. I'm here. We in this bitch. Moving my dad cups out the way. There we go. How y'all living, man? Glad to be back. Glad to have this shit worked out. Let's do this. Hold on. One second. Must set the ambiance, if you would. Thank you. Oh, yes. I definitely still keep a motherfucking journal. What's that word, man? What's good? What's good? Just now getting back in the swing of this shit. All in all, Wi-Fi's been down for like 3 days. So with that being said, I haven't been able to do the morning hit like I've been wanting to, or set my schedule type shit. So, I ain't really got no subject this morning, like talking about it. This is just me just coming on and running through it real quick because I ain't been on in 3 days. I'm just trying to see what's up, make sure everybody good, let everybody know I'm good type shit. That's really it. I'm gonna start off by saying every morning you have 2 options. This is basically me talking about you versus yesterday, right? You feel me? You can either repeat yesterday or you can rewrite it. Like for me, this morning, I could repeat in my day, no morning hit, go do my workout, go through my day, journal, do all that shit, right? But no, I felt like the morning hit or me making content is part of my day. So I had to sit on the phone since about 6 o'clock this morning and handle my business. You feel me? And I finally got my internet working. Now I can do the morning hit. Now it's a better start to my day type shit. You know what I mean? But if I stay in that same mindset of, it's just broke. It's just is what it is. And I guess the world in it, I just had the same fuck ass day I had yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And then it'll start spiraling or going that way. Like, I feel like I understand now. I don't feel, but I do understand now that like that cycle effect or that what they call a feedback loop that you can have, like that one bad thought just trickles a whole bunch of shit and then it seems like your day goes to shit. I feel like that's what happens. Like once you get that bad thought in your head or let it kind of invade your mind, that's when the bullshit starts. But if you can keep that thought out of your head or postpone it as long as you can, I feel like you'll be better off in the long run because you probably have a way better day. So I don't know about y'all, but if you had a fuck day yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Try to make it a little different today. But this is my last off day, so I'm trying to make it the best one I can. And by me being able to do what the fuck I like to do, which is the morning hit, you know what I'm saying? It makes it a little bit better for me. This one ain't gonna be about just coffee and the smokes of the smokes, you know what I'm saying? But if you ain't got it, go get it, run, hurry up, call somebody so y'all can get in here and get what y'all need. But all in all, this shit is just about control and how much control you really have of your day and how much of it really falls in your own hands. We're gonna hit the ground running. You versus yesterday. Who wins? The science of a morning come up, not the re-up, the come up. Okay, here's a fact. Cortisol, your natural energy hormone, peaks about 30 minutes after you wake up. That's your body's built-in caffeine. But what do most people do? Hit snooze. Come on, thing. There we go. But what do most people do? We hit snooze, roll over, say fuck it. And we kind of just go about the rest of our day not knowing that we just spent the energy, little energy that we did have, going back to sleep or putting ourselves back to sleep, probably. That's like telling your brain, no, I'll deal with greatness later. So that's how, I guess that's maybe how I feel or about the doing morning shows or morning live streams. You get that energy peak right off. And then like you kind of let that coast you into like what you talk about, the energy you give off, that type of shit. And really, the morning hit ain't nothing but just us chilling, talking about a little few important things that may be important to us, me, you, or whoever. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I look at it. Like I try not to make it into a big deal. You know what I'm saying? But for those who like fact dropping and shit, studies show people who start their day with movement or mindfulness report 23% higher focus and 20% better mood. The source of this is the American Psychological Association, year 2023. And I realized that about myself too. Like the mornings where I don't just grab my phone and get right into shit, or the better mornings that I do have, I can say. Yesterday I was just fucking pure ass exhausted. I fell asleep cooking dinner. Like that shit was crazy. Not in a like dangerous way, but like I'm sitting there and I fuck around and go sleep. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? But I had also worked at 12 and some more shit. So yeah, that's not neither here nor there, but I do feel that way. Mindfulness is a thing that I had to really grab a hold to. If you haven't, go check out the Mindfulness MOOC, MOOC. You can find it anywhere. I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube. Just go through that. And it's not something strenuous and shit like that, like a real class, but it shows you the Pomodoro effect. It shows you a lot of different shit of how to delegate your time, of how to basically be mindful and still get shit done. So if y'all get a chance, go check out that MOOC. It's a lady, I can't remember the doctor's name, but like it's like the way they teach us to process hard work and how we're supposed to do it is completely ass backwards. Like you're supposed to like do it in sprints, not you know what I'm saying? Like it's supposed to be like 100 to 200 meter, not a 400 type situation or a 16 if, to my track runners out there. But it's I don't know, it helped me out a lot and try to get, your mind together and shit. Like it really did help. Like and it didn't like I took it so fast, pause. Um I took the course so fast that like I was kind of sad when it was over with. And it's something that like I really feel like if you take it one time, it's gonna stick with you because that's kind of how it was for me. So if you can check out the mindfulness MOOC, like I said, you can find it on what is it? Coursera. It's a free course on there. Allison, you can just look it up. You'll find it. But let's go into the 10-minute rule. You don't need a 2-hour morning routine, which I learned. You don't need all that shit, man. Like, I'm at a point now to where, like, as long as it makes me happy, it don't have to be all that shit. Like, I don't want it to be strenuous on me every day, if that makes sense. I want it to be something that flows easy and it, works you into your day, not just throw you into it. You don't need a 2-hour morning routine. You just need 10 minutes. 3 minutes to move your body, 3 minutes to center your mind, and 3 minutes to plan your first win. Now, what that first win may be, no one knows. You know what I'm saying? For me, my first win of the day usually is going to be getting my girls dropped off at school. Get them dropped off safe and sound. That's my first victory. Now, making it back to the crib will be my second victory. If I'm just going off of my life, you know what I'm saying? Like my daily schedule, I would say making it back to the crib. That's a good thing to celebrate. And then usually I kind of like wing it for the most part, or I'm journaling or doing something. But that's really, I think, that's really all you need. And then that 1 minute to remind yourself who you are. For me, it's reminding myself that I am Squish Arcana, that I am somebody, you know what I'm saying? That I am someone in these musical streets, you know what I'm saying? So, or the YouTube streets. And I just have to keep reminding myself of that shit. Like, sometimes you have to remind you of who the fuck you are. Because even you can forget. Nah. No, it's more so like workout in, like, it's in like sprints. Like, 25 minutes here, 5 minutes to go fuck off or break or some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's more so what I mean. It's like, um, 3 minutes to move your body, stretch, yoga. That's my preferred thing. Go to is yoga. Um, 3 minutes to center your mind, gather your thoughts, get back to center. And then 3 minutes of playing your first win, which, like I said, first win of the day for me is usually going to be my morning walk outside, take my kids to school. That's usually going to be the first win. Second win is going to be making it back home. And then I'll say that 1 minute where when I get home, I'm like, yeah, I did that shit. You feel me? Like, where I'm like, yeah, I'm a dad, I'm a father, all this other shit too, But at the same time, like, I feel like I still have to remember who I am at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, that's all that fucking matters in this shit. It's like you have to remember who you are, because there's plenty of people who's gonna play you, you know what I'm saying, to the left type shit. I just want to break this down for another fact drop, who may not know this. The brain's prefrontal cortex, your decision-making muscle, activates more effectively after a short physical activity. You feel what I'm saying? Like, definitely important to recognize all the wins, because you never know when you need them little energy boosts throughout the day, bro, or when they might come up. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, Threads is always my pick me up. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, Threads is always my pick me up when I need a pick me up, whether it's work, home, out and about. Threads is always there. Like, now that's one thing I can say is a fucking community, for real, for real. And it's like, once you find who you settle in with, and really, you ain't got to do that. You can just fuck with everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I just got my group of people that I fuck with on there. You know what I mean? Like when I first got on there, that's who fucked with me. So that's who I fuck with now. But it ain't no knock against nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no weird shit. But I'm just saying. Cause you know how people get sensitive. Oh, you don't fuck with me, and shit. No, man, it ain't that. But like I was saying, like your prefrontal cortex is your decision making muscle, and that activates more effectively after a short physical activity. So get your ass up, stretch, walk outside, go do some shit, man. When you first get up, don't grab the bleezy. You know what I'm saying? Don't grab your phone. Just go chill. Yes, Threads is way more fucking. Yes, it's very Vince. Yes. See, my man's gets it. See, this shit. It ain't just rap. You know what I'm saying? He be on this shit too. If y'all this, I'm gonna throw it out there. Hey, if y'all want to hear some shit that's really that shit, go check him out. I ain't we got to do all that. You know, just he done been on here like 3 or 4 times. Go check out his music, man. Go run that shit up. He hella supportive. He a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? Got his own lane, do his own thing. And you know what I mean? Like, go check him out. It's worth it. Go check out his channel, man. Go check out his music, man. The shit's free. So if you're feeling foggy, don't drink another coffee yet. Do 20 push-ups or hit a power stance. That's a biohack. And I have to remind myself of that too, because I will go for that second cup of coffee fast as a motherfucker. Just gotta remember that your body do shit on its own. You feel me? Like you don't always need a stimulant for everything, you know. And I'm talking to myself too, because I would drink the fuck out some coffee instead of letting my body wake up and do what it gotta do on its own. I'm trying to force some shit, and I don't really need to be forcing shit, you know. My people's out there know, man. Somebody understands what the fuck I'm saying. All right, next I'm gonna say it's momentum over motivation. Motivation fades, but momentum sticks. When you move, your brain releases dopamine, not for finishing the task, but for starting it. That's why the hardest rep is the first one. That's why you just got to start. You don't need to be perfect. Just go for progress. Um, this, that's something you've heard all your life. Well, I did. I don't know about everybody else. I can't say that, but when I start something, that's when I'm the happiest in it. Like even when making beats, like I can say when I first started was when I was the happiest in this shit. Now it's like I'm still happy, but it's not that first go round happy. You know what I'm saying? When you like, damn, I made my first beat and I put it out. It's nothing that can really top that for me. So I just kind of hold that near and dear to my heart and rock with it and kind of keep that same energy with shit that I do. You know what I'm saying? But working out, that's the hardest thing to fucking start, bro. Especially after you done stop for a while. That's the hardest shit to fucking do, man. But you do it. You know what I'm saying? Like once you get that first workout over, the rest of them ain't that bad. But God knows when you first start them first few, it's like, man, why am I doing this shit to myself? This is crazy. This is like damn near suicide right now. But you make it past it. You know what I'm saying? You make it through. You make it past it, and everything works out. I mean, I don't know if motivation actually fades. I think it may deteriorate, but it still stays there. Like it just may not be as high as it once was. But nonetheless, I think that it is the thing that you need at some point. Some point, you have to be motivated by something. Whether it's your goals, it's your family, it's your friends, your parents. I feel like some at some point in time is going to motivate you. So if whatever you find that motivates you and makes you want to do it, that's cool. because that shit, it do fade, but I feel like it's still a needed part of the process. And that momentum is very true. Like, it's kind of like that slow starting train, but once that motherfucker get going, I dare you to stand in front of it type shit. You know? Um, Dopamine rewards initiation, meaning your brain gets a hit just for beginning. And that comes from Stanford Neuroscience Research 2024. Um, I have yet to do this next situation. I'll probably have to do that today. Actually, that's my therapy homework. So I'm kind of like 2 weeks out from doing this shit. And I know I was supposed to have this shit done, but I can't do this. Well, I'm not going to say I can't. You start with can before you get to can't. But still, nonetheless, I don't know. I have a hard time with this one. And this is going to be the mirror talk. Um, it's hard for me to look myself in the mirror, like type shit, like, and I ain't really on that type of time, but I'm gonna have to be on that type of time so in order for me to heal. Maybe I'm being too personal this morning, but it is what it is. But nonetheless, I feel like I have to do this in order for me to heal and get past my own bullshit. So, I mean, look yourself in the mirror this morning, any morning, and say, I'm not who I was yesterday, and that's the point. You're not here to stay the same. You're here to evolve. And it's still hard for me to not see old Malcolm. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard for me not to see Lil Mal. It's hard for me to not to see, you know what I'm saying, Lil Mal and shit running around and doing this thing. You feel me? But then I have to understand that, like, even him, that kid had to evolve eventually into a man, you know? So, and I'm not who I was yesterday. Neither are you. You feel me? Like, in some way, shape, or form, you should have gotten better yesterday in order to wake up better today. And you should want to be better today. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that makes sense, like, you should already put yourself on that track the night before. Um, I feel like I think that's the point of momentum too. Like, that's where the momentum comes from in your life. If you keep building on good shit or like setting yourself up for good shit's gonna happen. But if you steady running your days together, not planning them out, not, trying to do something, then yeah, I feel like that shit's gonna fall down and crumble. Um, I want to give y'all a morning mission before I get into articles and shit. I just want to say appreciate y'all for this morning hit. You know what I'm saying? I'm very attentive this morning with this morning hit because I now know what it feels like not to be able to do this motherfucker. So I hope that makes a lot more sense to y'all. I hope y'all can hear me because this mic is going bing, bing, bing. But here's your morning mission. Start the day before the day starts you. Keep showing up, keep leveling up. And it's you versus yesterday. And you're already winning. I just want y'all to take this with you today. Run with that shit. Have a great day like I'm going to have. I just want everybody to be on some dope ass shit this Saturday. Hopefully y'all catch me on Threads. If I don't catch y'all on Threads, catch me on Instagram. I'll be everywhere. Y'all know how this shit goes. I'm just trying to make my ends around this motherfucker. You feel me? So thank y'all for coming through, man. I got some shit to go handle. Not really, but I'm finna get on here and surf the web, do some shit. Let's get into some articles before we go. I don't think it's any of these on top. Hmm. Well, we can talk about this one. We get it. You know what I'm saying? Stop waiting for Solo Leveling Season 3 and get ready for these fall 2025 animes instead. Let's see. Solo Leveling has become an absolute powerhouse in the anime industry. It hasn't taken long for Solo Leveling to establish itself as one of the most well-known animes of the 2020s. With season 2 ending in March, fans have been begging for any sort of update on season 3. Well, of course, but another unique series from the studio behind Dante. Oh, Sander. Yeah, I'm down with that. Now, I'll fuck with that. Mm-hmm. Dante was that one. I ain't gonna lie to you. Dante was definitely that one. But um, let's see what we got here. Wand Dance, a romance anime that dances to its own beat. Okay. All right. To Your Eternity season 3. Okay. On Crunchyroll. Oh, Spy Family season 3. Oh man, I need to catch up, bro. My Hero Academia's final season, Deco's story finally comes to an end. Oh, bro, we gotta do some catching up, Mom. I know she ain't watching right now, but we got One Punch Man season 3. Oh, bro, fuck Solo Leveling. I ain't nobody worried about that shit. He definitely worried about fucking Dante though. Fuyumura and discovers that he's a descendant of Santa Claus. Oh, bruh, Santa? Oh, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. The Fall, yeah. They finna. What? No one ever said that all this shit was coming out. Lord, look at this. Look at this. Look at the plethora of shit that we have coming out. Yeah, we're not worried about that. But this right here sounds fucking dope, and it's on Prime Video. I will fucks with that. I will get Prime for that. Definitely. Because fuck Netflix right now. Not really. But it's all good though. Oh, I got a journal. I definitely got a journal. I almost got triggered right then. But no, nonetheless, please go check that one out. Well, we're gonna go back over this one. Sanda, what the hell is this? Gintama Mr. Jinpachi's Zany Class. One of the most off-the-wall comedy anime you'll ever watch. While this series is mainly known for its gags and over-the-top moments, there are plenty of serious, action-heavy arcs that can measure up with the best out there. I ain't really. Mm-mm. Zany Class is based off a 2006 spinoff of the same name. Mr. Jinpachi's Zany Class takes the series main cast and puts them in a high school setting. Okay. One Dance, a romance anime that dances to its own beat. If big battle sequences aren't your thing, the Fall 25 has plenty more to offer. It's a mixture of sports anime and romance. That should be one of the more interesting Fall 2025 series. Ooh, To Your Eternity, season 3. I done look at man. Look, bro. You got Spy Family season 3, To Your Eternity season 3, My Hero Academia final fucking season. That I'm not. I want to cry. Y'all just don't understand. Like you damn near feel like you don't grow up with Deku. Goddamn me. You feel me? Now this shit's coming to a halt. You know. all good things must come to an end, I guess. You know? So that as a family, we watch My Hero, bro. So to know that this is the final, this is it, Michael Jackson series. I'm a little sad about it, but we go, we gonna handle our business and watch it, you know. All right, and then we got One Punch Man season 3 on Hulu and Disney Plus. Wow. Now I think that's the better of the streaming platforms, though. Like to put it on Hulu and Disney Plus, I think that's dope. Even though it's a package deal, but still nonetheless. All righty. Ain't got to share shit else. We talked about a little anime, you know what I'm saying? So we did what the fuck we were supposed to do in here. Thank y'all for coming through. Please remember, it's you versus yesterday today. Get better, man. Do better today. Be better today. Do some shit you ain't did before. Try some shit. You know what I'm saying? Try some shit. And just be better today, man. Cause I'm finna go try to do the same shit, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through for the morning hit. I ain't really have a whole bunch of articles for us this morning, man. I was trying to keep it simple on the first one back because I didn't know how long this shit was gonna last. But I just want y'all to remember that you matter. You are whoever the fuck you think you are. You feel what I'm saying? Literally and figuratively. So keep that in mind. Remember, you were yesterday. And that's the whole fucking point of this shit. And remember, starting is your dopamine. That's why you just gotta start. You're gonna get all that you want in starting. You feel what I'm saying? Create, go to the gym, get your hustle on in your craft, man. Whatever you gotta do, but start that shit. And remember the 10-minute rule. 3 minutes to move your body when you wake up, 3 minutes to center your mind, 3 minutes to plan your first win, and 1 minute to remind yourself who the fuck you are. I'm Squish Arcana. This has been the motherfucking morning hit. Till next time. Peace and hair grease, motherfuckers.